the Iranians are now seriously rearming. So we could be looking at a resumption of the conflict in the autumn and a long war thereafter. And that's what the Iranians appear to think.
Well, the United States and Israel, they see all of this, obviously.
Absolutely.
They know what's going on. So how are they going to counter this? What moves are they going to make? Is Trump's rush one of the reasons that Trump is rushing to figure out Ukraine? Is it because he understands that there's going to be a resumption in the conflict with Iran? Could that be one of the reasons, one of many? But maybe he's saying, you know what, we need to figure out Ukraine, or at least get out of Ukraine, because come autumn, we're going to start things up again with Iran, and Israel's going to start things up again with Iran. So yes. What do you think is going to happen from the U.S. Israeli side of things? I
think you're absolutely right. I think that is absolutely one of the prime drivers of the American attempts to resume a dialogue with the Russians. Because, of course, the Russians have leverage here, an important leverage. I mean, they have leverage over Iran because they're going to be the main weapons and suppliers and the main diplomatic and economic backers of Iran at this time. And of course, the Americans are, as you rightly say, perfectly aware of all of this. And they're perfectly well aware of the increasing stresses in Israel itself. And of course, the Israelis can see what's happening. And they're going to be saying to themselves this: if we leave this too long, the Iranians are going to get very strong because they're going to get all of these advanced missiles and technology from the Russians. The Russians have in the past talked about upgrading the partnership agreement between Russia and Iran. To repeat again, Putin has said that the Russians offered Iran a security agreement similar to the one that Russia has with North Korea. And it was the Iranians who refused. The Israelis can see all of this. They will be saying, our window is closing. We've got to resume this attack on Iran soon because we've lost track of Iran's nuclear program. The Iranians are still talking about enriching uranium. They've shut out the IAEA. There are reports that there are other Iranian nuclear facilities and that Natanz and Esfahan are still operating. There's also reports that repair work is now being done by the Iranians in Fordow. So we've got to strike and strike hard, and perhaps again go for a decapitation strike against Iran because time is not on our side. So they're probably telling the Americans all of this, and the Americans probably want to sort out something with the Russians before they find themselves in a crisis with Iran, as they might easily do in the autumn.
سرچ مدیا